Hey guys, this is Aya. What am I doing? Tutorials. Gonna start trying to get together a sort of video tutorial series on some aspects of the site Hunger Games, particularly ones that a lot of people seem to struggle with, or ones that might be kind of confusing for new members, or a lot of things that are just easier seen than read and understood. So this is a tutorial. This is my first one. I'm starting with the very basics of the combat system, just because it's kind of easy and it's a good starting place, because if you don't know how to kill people, you will die, because it's the Hunger Games. You'll probably die anyway, but killing people helps with the not dying part. Anyhow, combat. So first thing you're going to want to do, if you're making a new thread, say, or whatever, um, or even if this was just a reply to the thread, just don't worry about it. So we have, this is our demo thread here, fight test. First thing you would do is actually write your post. So this is my fight demo. I am going to kill things because yay, killing. So I have my post written, and at the bottom of the post, before I go to submit my post, I am going to put, first off, who I'm attacking. It's very important that you say who you're attacking, because otherwise we don't know who you're attacking, and it's going to be a miss. Since it's sort of cheating to say, oh, well, first let me make sure that I'm going to not cut off the head of character X. I'm going to just say nobody, and once I see if it's an insta-kill or not, I'm going to put it on who I hate the most. No, can't do that. That's cheating. So, attacks. And another thing, when you're specifying who you're attacking, particularly in the games, put the character. Don't put the member. No matter how much you hate them, don't put, oh, well, doesn't matter about the character, I'm gonna attack Aya or whatever, because it's rude and it's also stupid, and don't forget that our characters are fighting. We're not physically fighting, because I would kill you, because I'm awesome. So, attacks. What character shall we attack today? Joe Plumber. That's not how you spell plumber. And then the important bit, dice. Dice equals 200 is the combat system. It's basically, if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons or some similar tabletop role-playing game, it would be like rolling 200-sided die, whatever. Or if you're slightly mathematically minded, it would be like generating a random number between 1 and 200 inclusive. So you have dice equals 200. That is combat system. Other than that, then you're going to include plus, and then the weapon code, which is going to be a 4 or 5 digit number, something thousand, that refers to the weapon that you're using. So like if it's sword, it's going to be 1000, knife is 2000, spear 3000, bow 4000, unarmed 5000, etc., etc. It goes all the way down to glaive is 1300, 13,000 rather. So let's say, just for argument's sake, I'm gonna attack Joe Plumber with my delightful spear. So I have a spear. So it's gonna be 3000 for the weapons code. So that's basically it from the technical standpoint. If it makes any more sense, I know I'm going a little bit beyond the detail that you probably need to get this, but it's important that you understand what's going on, and if this helps one person, I'd rather say it and then, well, whatever. It's basically this whole thing here, this dice equals 200 plus 3,000. It's basically, you're just saying this part is combat system. So you're basically saying combat, and then this part is your weapon. So it's combat plus weapon. It's important that you have both of them and that you don't mess up putting it in there, because otherwise it's kind of cheating. That's what she said. So yeah, you do that, and then you can't preview your message because that would be bad, because it doesn't show up. It will literally just say this, the thing that you put in there. Because obviously if you were to just preview your message every time and see what attack you were going to do, you would keep trying until you cut off someone's head. Obviously you wouldn't do that with a spear, but you get the point. So you need to actually hit post message, and you'll see that long string of random numbers. I don't know entirely what that does, but it's part of the code, and that's how it sees what happens. So you get your actual attack number, 3174. So then, easy enough. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Attack damage lookup right here. This neat little box. Type in your attack, 3174. Hit enter or click check. Then we got a shallow cut on right thigh. So then just copy that and put it back into your post. Modify his edit button so that everyone can see what the attack was and what the damage was. Because when someone goes back and reads this thread in 2 months or, I don't know, 10 minutes from now, they're not going to want to check for every single number. That's rude. Don't make them do that. And me as a game maker, don't make me do that. Of course, I'll be verifying, or anyone can check and see, wait a minute, 3174 isn't severed head, obviously. It's shallow cut on right thigh, so don't cheat because that's stupid. And if you want, you can type in a little extra bit at the bottom. Yay, I killed his thigh with a shallow cut. I am so good at killing. Yay. Then click Modify Post. It'll show up, and good to go. Then you're done. That's it. Easy as that. I made it a lot more complicated than it needed to be, but hopefully that helps. And my next video will probably be multiple, nope, not multiple, threads. It'll be whole fight threads and like calculating damage and stuff. I know a lot of people have trouble with that and are willing to just say, oh well, I'll just trust the game maker, which, yeah, obviously I'm not gonna lie, but it's helpful if you know what's going on, and I like to know that people know what's going on. So yeah, next video will be that.